Joe Biden is upset with the media. He says, inflation's not 9.1%, and Democrats want me to get reelected. The economy's better than you think, and stimulus checks and executive orders, and what's happening with Joe Manchin now as he's flipped again just since yesterday. Much more in this video. Before I go any further, my prayers and thoughts with Ivana. Breaking news just came in. I had to stop my recording video just a minute ago. Ivana Trump dead at the age of 73. Apparently early preliminaries, heart failure, heart attack. Ivana Trump, first wife of former President Donald Trump, dies at 73 years old. My prayers are with the family as they grieve in this time. Also, my uncle who is not doing real good. Thank you for all the prayers. I greatly appreciate. Much love. I'm going to jump into this video. So before I do, the average American worker, like all of us, let me know how many jobs you're working. We're making $3,400 less. I did some numbers. That's how much. So if we were making $50,000 or $30,000 or whatever it is, just take $3,400, subtract it. So that there, we already paid back a stimulus. I said this before, we paid back multiple stimulus, and we're probably getting into our unemployment and PUA stuff now. With inflation at 9.1, President Biden. Now, with all due respect, President Joe Biden, New York Times, CNN, Fox, CNBC, this is calculated among all of them. Now, even Kamala Harris spoke earlier. This is where they're on the same page and says, yes, we have to do something with inflation. So is President Biden living in a fantasy world, or is he just in denial? Wouldn't it be better, leave in the comments below, wouldn't it be better if you were off and making some mistakes? Wouldn't it be better to just come out and say, how about an executive order right now for gasoline and food? Let's do it. Let's not blame Putin. Let's not blame oil. He doesn't even have to say he's wrong. Let's give out every American $1,200. Wouldn't that be nice? I really would. Now, his own party is saying, mostly, where's the executive orders for the American people? So his own party's saying it. The vice president is saying inflation's higher, that she agrees, and then he comes on later. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Is he just living in a fantasy world, or are we just all in a fantasy world? Maybe pinch me. Just crazy times. I'm gonna read something here. So Biden says, President Joe Biden, says the numbers are not accurate at all. He said 92% of Democrats want me to run in 2024. Well, the Democrats in CNN, CNBC, and New York Times, who generally supports the Democrats, they want to fill his seat. I just reported that yesterday. It's not 92%. It's more like, not 92% are supporting, excuse me. It's more like 45%. Actually, it's 64% of the party don't want Biden to run again. I just looked this up. 64% of the party don't want him to run again. They're not saying who they want. So that's that. Now, on other news, before I get to the stimulus, stay with me to the end. On other news, there's a big, what they're working on with Joe Manchin, he wants this no interest student loan. So if you had a student loan for $20,000 and there's interest, he says you can refinance it, refinance the loan. So almost like if you had a car loan for 6 years, you want to refinance it. I'm not sure if they're going to refinance and take out the interest completely, but that's definitely a lot of talk. It's amazing. I mean, if you have a loan with interest, it's great. And I agree something should be done. I totally do. But what about stimulus and executive orders? Now, some of, again, Bernie Sanders is saying stimulus for the people. Now, yesterday, if you missed my video, go ahead and watch it after this. Manchin was saying he was for some kind of stimulus. Now, he raised the inflation, sorry, a lot on my mind, at 9.1. He says, well, maybe we shouldn't. It's going to fuel the fire. What did he do? Wake up every day and change their mind? I read all your comments, and I just, they're playing games with us. Are they just going to wait till September, October? Let me know in the comments below. But I got to tell you, it's just like he's in fantasy land, because even Kamala, the vice president, is saying this is a real deal. 9.1, not, what is he saying? I think he's saying it's 6.1. Either way, it's up there. It's 9.1. Oh, God. All right. So also, new blood, November 8th. So there's another poll that came out. They want new blood. So 45% of Republicans don't want Trump to run. And what I say, 64% of the Democrats don't want Biden to run. And a lot of it in both of them because of age. Now, Trump did come out a couple weeks ago or a week ago and say age is just a number, it's how you feel. I agree on that as a trainer. But let me know how you feel. Should we just have a different Republican? Should we have a different Democrat? Down the middle. What do you think? Where are we leading at? Again, though, my prayers are with Ivana Trump, 73 years old. Oh man, these people are just passing away. So that's where we're at. Let me know about this $3,400 Americans. Let's see what happens with the stimulus. Don't you think, though, passing a stimulus check ASAP would do the right thing? Call it a gas food inflation. President might come on tomorrow and just say that. Say those simple words. You don't have to admit that the pipeline, this and that. You can even keep that out. How about we do a gas stimulus right now? American people, all right? You split the amount. Over 150,000. All Americans, because we're all feeling the heat. Executive order. He can do that. I'd like to hear from all of you on this topic. It's a very important topic. Let me know about the student loans. Also, I will keep you up to date what's happening with my situation with my uncle. His name is Uncle Frank. And if any of you are religious out there or whoever you believe in, just some prayers and thoughts with him. I greatly appreciate it. I might have to take a little trip back to New Jersey. It's in God's hand. I'll keep you up to date on that. Also, let's keep our heads up. I like to end my video, stay strong, say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day. There's always a solution, but I really do believe the people will get some kind of help soon, because it is political, it's games, and Republicans do it. Democrats are certainly doing it, and Joe Biden. But the fantasy thing, not admitting to that got me a little upset. We all make mistakes. He doesn't even have to agree to it. But wake up and smell the coffee. 9% inflation. Gas is a problem. Food is a problem. We're spending 20% more on food. 20%. And it's going to continue to go up. All right. So everybody, have a great rest of your Thirsty Thursday, whatever you want to call it. I greatly appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. And make sure you share the video as it helps the YouTube algorithm out a little bit. Leave all your comments. I'm still going to be giving out more money once we hit 1,500 subscribers, $75, 3 lucky winners. Greatly appreciate you all tuning in, and I will see you on my next video, everybody. Ciao. God bless.